We're going to start Cowboys at Washington football team, NFC East matchup. Cowboys are 4.5-point favorites, and I'm going to take them on the road. I know Washington's won 4 in a row, but the Cowboys are getting back Randy Gregory and Neville Gallimore on that defensive line. Give me the Cowboys. Ike, who you got in this one?
I'm gonna go with Taylor Heineke and the Washington team. I just like Taylor. I like the way he's playing. I like the way that defense is playing. That defense has been playing good without Chase Young as well, But yeah, I'm gonna go with Taylor Heineke and company. I love Gibson as a running back. McLaurin as a wide receiver. I think he's highly underrated. But yeah, I just like the way they feed off of Taylor. Taylor always do something. He always do something.
Ike, you're an old school guy. You like the fact that the Washington football team has won back-to-back weeks of a final score of 17-15. I know you're old school like Taylor. So I see. Don't act like I don't know what you're doing. I see what you're doing, Ike.
Get out my head.
Ike's like it's too early for this. All right. Ravens at Browns, a rematch of the AFC North. Teams, rivals, what have you. And AFC North, it's like no one wants to just claim it outright. Browns coming off a bye week. They played the Ravens in week 12. Now, the Ravens are going to be without Marlon Humphrey, their star corner. Right tackle Patrick McCarry is going to be out for a few weeks, too. So add that to the long list of injuries that the Ravens had. I kind of like the Browns to get some redemption in week 14. I like their running attack, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, and the Browns outside of the tight end position have been as healthy as they've been all season long. Give me Cleveland at home against Baltimore on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that pick as well. I'm going to go with Cleveland. I just think until Lamar Jackson and the offense figure out these blitzes, the teams will continue until you pick it up, whether it's protection-wise or play-wise. They will continue to do that, and I think the Cleveland Browns have enough guys on the D-line to get to Lamar and cause confusion. So, yeah, I think this bye was very much needed for the Cleveland Browns and Baker Mayfield to get back healthy some sort. But yeah, I'm going with the Cleveland Browns. It's just now, and you said that Marlon Humphrey, they just down bad. And what I mean by down bad, they got a lot of key starters who are not going to play. And this has been going on before training camp.
Let's keep it in the AFC, Ike. We've got Raiders at Chiefs. Kansas City favored by 9.5 at home. The big question I have, does Raiders tight end Darren Waller play? It appears he's going to miss his second straight game because he's got knee and back injuries. He sat out practice on Thursday. If he can't go, he's such a key piece to this Raiders offense, a Raiders team that has really kind of been in a tailspin after John Gruden's resignation and then after the team released Henry Ruggs after his arrest, DUI crash and everything too. So I'm going to take the Chiefs at home. I like them to cover. Chiefs have been hot. The defense has played much better in recent weeks. Give me Kansas City at Arrowhead.
The last 6 weeks between the New England Patriots, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Miami Dolphins, we want to talk about defense, man. These boys been top 3 of points allowed per game in defense, the last 6 weeks. And that's what you want. You want your team to get hot later in the season. And that's what we've been asking for while we felt like the Kansas City Chiefs was losing was because of that defense and them giving up points. But now they didn't tighten the rope up. So it's all the way good. Patrick Mahomes haven't been playing like Patrick Mahomes, but sooner or later he's going to get back hot. I look at Patrick Mahomes like a Steph Curry. Let shooter shoot. That's what they do. If they feel like in the slump, they're going to shoot it out. So I think eventually Patrick Mahomes is going to get hot at the wrong time, at the right time for themselves, but it's going to be bad for a lot of other teams who they're going to play. So, yeah, I'm going KC. It's just too much up and down roller coaster right now in the season from the Las Vegas Raiders.
All right, Ike, a few more matchups we need to get through. We're up against the clock right now. So Bills, Bucks favored by 3.5 at home. I don't like the way that the Bills are trending. I think they struggle to stop the run, but then I also think that they struggle to run the football themselves. Not a recipe that I like in December. I'm going to take the Bucks favored by 3.5.
I'm going to take the Bucks as well.
Okay, we'll go to 49ers at Bengals. Niners are a 1.5-point favorite, still clinging on to that 7 seed in the NFC, right at 500 in record for the 49ers. Who you got between 49ers and Bengals? Cincinnati's at home in this one.
If Deebo Samuels plays this week, I'm taking the 49ers. If Deebo Samuel don't play this week, I'm taking the Cincinnati Bengals.
Well played, Ike Taylor. I'll take the Bengals at home to get to rebound. 2 more matchups to get to. Bears and Packers, NFL's oldest rivalry. Green Bay favored by 12.5. I'm taking Green Bay to win and to cover, Ike, because Justin Fields is going to be back from his rib injury. He's cleared to go. He'll play through some pain, but I think there might be some rust there getting back on the field. Green Bay's as good as they come in the NFC. And Aaron Rodgers doubling down on his "I own you" comment, saying he doesn't regret doing that. He is like the heel, the villain in Chicago. This man is hated, sports hated, I mean. I'm taking Green Bay. It's like, I love how it's like, you know what? No, I don't regret it. I'm going to double down on what I said, and I'm going to continue to own you. Rodgers, a 22-5 record as a starter against the Bears. That includes the playoffs. Give me Green Bay by 12.5 in this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm rocking with. Green Bay as well. It's just now they healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been playing this well with a few guys who've been backups. And these guys has been getting nothing but starting reps in the NFL. So now when I go down to my roster, I'm looking at depth at a few positions. So yeah, I'm going with Aaron Rodgers. He do I'm sorry to say this, Mark, but he do own the Chicago Bears.
Oh, I mean, he should. Like, I go back to what I said earlier this offseason. If you think Green Bay is inept, what are you going to say about Chicago, Detroit, and Minnesota? So there you go. The NFC North runs through Green Bay. That's well known. That's just facts. Monday Night Football, Rams at Cardinals, NFC West showdown. And I'm going to take the Cardinals. I think they're real. I think they're legit. Favored by 2.5. But the Rams, 23rd in the league in rushing at 97.9 yards per game. I go back to, I can't help but think what this Rams team would be like if Cam Akers were healthy this season. Ultimately, I think that will hamstring this team. Not the inability to run the football, but the fact that they struggle to run the football. I'm taking the Cardinals. I think they're legit. I think Kyler Murray's playing great football this season when he's been healthy. And I think Cliff Kingsbury might be the NFL Coach of the Year. Give me Arizona at home.
I'm getting Arizona at home as well. I'm liking what Mighty Mouse is doing. And Mighty Mouse for me is K1. K1, if ain't no Mighty Mouse at K1, that's Kyler Murray. So that guy, he always gives them an opportunity to just as well as Lamar Jackson is doing for his team in Baltimore using his legs. Kyler Murray will be doing the same thing, you know. So the fact with him, he just needs to stay healthy. But yeah, this Cardinals defense, James Conner has become or revamped or turned into somebody totally different. You know, rushing the ball and scoring touchdowns. Seems like he having fun over there in Arizona. And like you said, the head coach Ken Clusberry, he's been on the road. I mean, even when Kyler Murray was out, you still finding ways to win the ball game. What McCoy went 3 for 1? He went 3 and 1.
Yes, when Kyler Murray was out. And I'm happy you mentioned Pittsburgh's very own James Conner. Put that man in the Pro Bowl this year with how he's played
100%.
this season.
100%. I agree with you.